Broadcasting live from Index 2013. This is Lunchtime Live with Sarah Cocker. Only on Dubai Eye 103.8.
Well, a very good afternoon and welcome to the 23rd edition of Index. That's the International Design Exhibition. And for the first time ever, they are simultaneously hosting it with the Office Exhibition, which is also in its 12th edition. So many features taking place over the next 4 days. Clearly starts today and moves through to the 23rd of May, which is Thursday. Opens at 11 till 7 and late night on Wednesday to 9 p.m. in case you want to come after work. And all of this is taking place in the Dubai World Trade Center. Now, Index is the MENA region's largest and most diverse exhibition for residential interior design and is featuring over 850 exhibitors representing 45 countries that are showcasing the best from the architecture and design industry. And of course, as we said, alongside that is the Office Exhibition in its 12th edition, hosting 120 exhibitors and again showcasing the strongest product offering for the entire commercial interior and fit out industry. But let's get to four of our major guests today. As I say, we have the four finalists of the 5th Contemporary Majlis Design with us today. We have Hamza Omari from Loki Architectural Design, Aisha Giwali, Ashtok Radhak Rishan and Mautik Trivedi, all joining us from this contemporary design. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hello. Hello.
And I said, obviously, we're going to start with ladies first. We have Aisha sitting very close to us here at the Index event. And Aisha, we've just toured Matteo, myself, looking at the designs. They're all completely different, which is wonderful. And we'll put pictures up on the website later on. But Aisha, talk us through your design, very much inspired by Arabic design.
Yeah, the geometric pattern that exists, the arabesque that is used in the mashabia, the screens that exist on the traditional houses. So this design, I have taken this and integrated with the calligraphy flow, so it extends to the walls and the flooring. And then the seats actually rise out of this and gives a modular concept where you can actually move around the pieces, and it's like a jigsaw. So you don't need any hardware to fix them. So it's like a special customized puzzle where you actually fit in, and then you have your whole seating over there.
And I guess, Matthew, that's what a lot of people want. They want something that's flexible, don't they? They want something that can move around because everyone has different spaces to fill.
Yeah, nowadays we need to sort of move around furniture and just make sure that they'll work according to who we're inviting, what sort of space we're using. So it's right on trend, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, and lovely to see that Arabic design with it, but all very different as well, which was lovely to see. And Aisha, we were talking about your design with the lovely Arabic patterns that you've incorporated. That's very, very strong within your design. Talk us through how you moved from paper to the actual creation, the soaring and putting all of this together.
Yeah, it was a huge challenge because each of the seat was rising from the pattern, so it exactly had to match. It was very customized. We had to actually make the floor first, and then from the floor get the seating actually to rise out of it, do a sort of mock-up, and then know, okay, there are mistakes over here, and then even each line that is there on the seat, it had to exactly match the line on the floor. So that was a huge challenge.
Yeah, and how long did it take to put all that together?
Actually, I was quite surprised when it was done really fast. It took around 5 days.
Yeah, it's kind of reminding me of wallpapering, one of those things that looks very simple, but, meticulous planning is required, Matteo.
Indeed. I got a question for Aisha. Where did you get your inspiration from? Was it a particular setting or an object or a place?
Actually, the main origin, usually these people, for the typical majlis, they have these, geometric patterns. So I wanted to use this and somewhat integrate it to create something contemporary. So I took this at 3 different scales. We really zoomed in scale, creates the whole layout which flows up to the walls and the floor. And then the second, which is inside that, from which the seats rise. And at the intersection, the third scale, from which geometric pattern is in again.
Yeah. And in terms of the competition, as I say, you're all in the running there. And Aisha, I know that you said yours is a traditional design. If you win, how will that make you feel?
I will feel really, really happy. This is the first time I'm taking part, and I'm a student at Canadian University of Dubai. So competing with professionals, it is really a great honor, and it's really amazing.
Yeah, and that's a nice mix, isn't it? I'm sure would you all love to see, obviously, your designs put out there in terms of a majlis? Yeah. And we'll come back to that because, of course, you know, it's a harsh climate here. So the Majlis has to, you know, a lot of them are decorative but they have to have a certain amount of durability to be out there and to be enjoyed. And we'll come back to talk again about the materials that they're made of and also how you got from design concept to actually making it, because that's a really big leap and that's a big part of the journey. We all have ideas, some better than others, but to physically make that into a piece of furniture, Matteo, I know that's a journey that you've undertaken. It is quite a difficult one, isn't it?
You say quite well, it's a journey, because from the concept all the way to realizations and all the way to manufacturing and then putting it to the market, it's quite a long ride. And I think when you design the furniture, you can kind of call yourself a proper designer.
Yeah.
So I've got a lot of respect for these guys here.
Yeah, they've done a brilliant job. And well, we'll come back and discuss a little bit more your designs in just a short while. If you've got any questions, like we said, we will put those photos up so you can join in and see what we've seen today, because all very, very different. But we would love to hear from you on 4001. You're listening to Dubai Eye 103.8 live at Index 2013 and the Office Exhibition.
With an eye on interior design, landscapers, architects, and designers. This is Lunchtime Live, broadcasting live from Index 2013. Only on Dubai Eye 103.8.